Athletes at this year's Nebraska State track meet are up to the job to show off the speed and stamina.
But as our Johan Morin reports, fans are getting their cardio on too as they head to the track.
Every year, the state track competition at Omaha Burke High School attracts crowds of fans, which means finding a parking spot may be quite far from the stadium.
We come from west of Omaha, and we just came in on 132nd Street.
Jody Limbach is here to watch her nephew pole vault. She says she doesn't mind some extra walking.
We love it. The atmosphere is wonderful.
Despite the long line of cars, Joe Savella got lucky across the street.
I just parked at the St. Luke's parking lot, and it was very easy.
While some didn't mind walking a bit far to the stadium, others opted out for the shuttle bus.
That's what we decided to do. Hopefully it'll be a good experience. We had heard that parking is somewhat difficult.
Charles Williams has been driving fans to the state track meet from Westroads Mall to the events for 5 years. He says just like parking around the stadium gets busy, so does a shuttle bus.
A lot of different people you meet from all over Nebraska. That's the exciting part. You meet people from all over.
And the thrill from fans is what keeps Williams coming back every year.
That's why I do it.
In Omaha, I'm Johan Morin for Slit 6.
Now, if you decide to skip the parking at Burke High, the shuttle bus will be offered for free this year, both tomorrow and Saturday at 7 in the morning. Pickup location is at the Westroads Mall on the west side of the parking lot.